Good. Hey, happy Sunday Fun Day. Welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon. I'm shopping with you because tick tock. All good things must come to an end. It's customer favorites weekend here at HSN, but that means free shipping for the next hour and 37 minutes. Am I doing that math right? Only until 12 midnight. So basically, shop till you drop. Like I said, I just placed my order on my Andrew Lessman vitamins. If you are still calling in that today's special, don't hang up. Now, this is kind of funny, or laugh about this. This is actually one of the ways that I organize my Andrew Lessman vitamins, because I take so many of them. No, it's really true. My director, Dustin, he's like, oh, she's not kidding. Because I'm really obsessed with what Andrew does. But I use this to organize my whole life. And frankly, that's all of us who need this. It is free shipping, guys. It's a runaway customer pick. What is it? Origami is our #1 name when it comes to home organization here at HSN. I kind of buried the lead because basically no assembly, no special tools. And when you can basically buy one, get one with free shipping with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, it is kind of a big deal. So we have one out here with the two, because remember, it's buy one, get one. You are getting two. This looks like it is the vintage bronze, I believe. I'll double check on that on hsn.com. But I'm pretty sure, yes, that is a vintage bronze. Then we have it in black, ×2. This is the OG color. This is that pewter, and this is, we have 80 left in that pewter, which by the way, that's all powder coated steel, so you could hose these off, put them with your plants on there, lumber, rock salt, I mean, whatever it might be, salt for the water softener. There's our white. I have these in my storage locker. I have these actually in my kitchen, like I said, for my Andrew Lessman vitamins, and a bunch of my appliances, because I'm always shopping. All right, speaking of the OG in our home category, of course, is Lou Caputo. And Lou, I always like having you in these shows. But boy, we wait for these days when we see free shipping, because let's be honest, it is not inexpensive to ship even a ring to your door. So welcome, and I always like to start with the foundation. For people who are joining us for the first time, what is the big deal about Origami? And tell me a little bit about this size, because it's one that we don't see that often.
No, we don't. Well, it's interesting, too, because this one is actually the second one in the entire Origami line that we've ever sold. So, for me, that's kind of a big deal because that means we've been selling this for over 10 years now, which is amazing. And to be able to get 2 big pieces of steel like this shipped to your house for free, that's a big deal, too. But this guy right here, I love this size, Shannon, because this is that perfect size for all those little spaces in the house. I mean, if you want to get some vertical storage, but you really can't go all the way up, this is going to be that perfect size to use as a dolly, to use as a plant shelf, to use as a barbecue cart, to use as a bar. So many different ways you can use it. Now, they're called Origami if you've never seen it before because it's named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding, because you can do this. I can take this powder-coated steel rack and I can fold it down just like that, okay? That's how it's going to come to your house. You're actually going to get both of these in a cardboard box. Hardest thing you're going to do is get it out of the box, okay? So the #1 thing people like about these is this. You grab the sides, you pull it open. Now I'm going to spin this around, and on the back of this right here, we have what we call the Origami toggle. This is actually a patented design. I thread this through like this, and I push down just like that, and take a look right there. Now, the bottom of this is solid. I can move this around. So it's kind of an engineering marvel at that point. Then all I've got to do is flip over the top shelf, right? Drop in this other latch, and we're done. That was the entire quote-unquote assembly. Now, the next thing people love, powder-coated steel. This is going to be chip-resistant, scratch-resistant, and more importantly, corrosion-resistant. So you can use it indoors, you can use it outdoors. And then the last thing is the fact that these just last and last and last for years and years and years to come. And, Shannon, you're getting 2 of them today. And by the way, the weight capacities on these are nothing to sneeze at. These are pretty remarkable. With the wheels on it, as you see right here, because you do get 4 wheels, 2 of them being locking, you have the choice. You can either put them on or not. It's entirely up to you. But if you do put the wheels on it, it raises it up about 3 inches. So what we recommend you do is limit yourself to 75 pounds per shelf. And that's a total of 225 pounds that you can roll around pretty easy, okay? But without the wheels, Shannon, you can go up to the maximum weight capacity, 250 pounds per shelf. That's a 750-pound capacity per shelf.
Well, you know what? If you heard that musical tone, that was me. I got caught. Red-handed.
I heard that too.
red-handed, because I was checking something out on Facebook. I was placing my order. I mean, the thing is, you gotta call now to get that free shipping. So just be aware. Listen, I shop with you. The jig is up. I mean, when I get caught red-handed, it makes even make me giggle sometimes. Because listen, we all want the best. We all want it to be easy, and this is the best in terms of home organization. It's the best price because it's a double whammy. It's both on sale ×2 because it's a set of 2. And then it's also free shipping. So just kind of keep that in mind. We are gonna be selling out of the pewter right now, so we don't have a ton of these to go around. Pewter is that OG color, as we keep saying. These are all powder coated steel, because, you know, frankly, if you wanted to hose them off, wipe them off, if you even want to, you know, maybe get creative and paint them a certain color or like a nice little pattern or something, you could have some fun with it. Remember, it is ×2. We just don't have enough room in the studio to show you all of them in a row. But the pewter almost gone, the black, and then there's that white. And then this is the vintage bronze. And the vintage bronze, especially if you're doing warm woods or if you've got like nice deep woods in your home, this is perfect. Lou, I think for a lot of us out there, you just pick any origami. And I know we've got a couple of the customer favorites in this next hour and a half of time together before this big weekend is done. But it really is kind of true. Once people start with any origami, whether it's this or the bookshelf or, you know, the large rack, gosh darn it, it's hard to go back. You really see the difference when you get them at home, don't you?
Oh, it's true. Well, you know, it's like what I always say about origami. You know, it's like eating potato chips. You can't stop at just one. You get one home, and you see how easy it is to put together, how strong they are, the weight capacity of these things, and just how good they look and how long they're going to last. If anything, we're underselling them when we talk about them. And think about all the places that you could use a rack this size, because normally if you had a little bookcase about this size, guess what? It's not going to be able to hold 750 pounds. It's not going to be made out of powder-coated steel. It's probably particle board or plastic, and it's going to take you half a darn day to put it together. With origami, in minutes it's together. You know, it's assembled anyway. And when you look at everything on here, I mean, for a home office, you know, how many of us are still working at home? I know I am. So if we're working out of the house, look at all this right here. You can fit on this, and then you can wheel it around. And that's the other thing. A lot of people love these for those chores where they have to wheel stuff. You were talking about the rock salt that people use for their water softeners or to throw on their driveways when it's snowing, or firewood is amazing on these. I've used them to move pavers and cinder blocks around. I mean, they're very, very tough and strong. Now, the other side of that coin, though, is if you do want to use it indoors, like you see this one, these are great pieces of furniture that you can use. We call them store decor, storage and then decorating. But if I want to put this in front of a TV, if I want to put it in front of a window, this is that perfect height for that sort of storage, Shannon. And for a walk-in pantry, walk-in closet, you know, we were talking about planter shelves earlier. This is that perfect size. Real quick, my friend Brenda has a bunch of origami, but she's an artist. She paints glassware, and she actually goes to craft shows and art shows and sells her products. She has a bunch of these that she takes with her because they're compact, they're easy to set up, and then she displays all her wares on it. So a lot of folks who do those sort of things love it too. And look how quickly I can open and close this, compact it down, open it up and assemble it just like that. Easy.
It is indeed. Well, the pricing is easy. FlexPay, if you are new to HSN, I realize for Customer Favorites Weekend, there might be a lot of you discovering HSN for the very first time. Those are interest-free payments. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, we're also doing our largest credit card promotion. So you could apply and buy and take $40 off on that first purchase. I mean, how cool is that? But if you are channel surfing, this is our Customer Favorites Weekend, in which case you are getting free shipping on everything, whether it's something that you're watching with me tonight, and I hope you are, or calling on Andrew Lessman, or anything. That's why, sorry. I thought I had my sound down on my phone. I was shopping. I got caught. Here's the secret. The employees here, we wait for these free shipping weekends too. And if that's you, just make sure you check out of your cart to get the free shipping. But any way you stack it, interest-free payments, free shipping, unconditional 30-day return policy, pretty much a buy one, get one, set of 2, vintage bronze, black, pewter, pretty much almost gone, 2 dozen, and then that white. So white will be the next to go. Oh, actually, you know what, Lou? Now, we've got a couple of things in the course of the next hour, hour and a half. But do you want to give everybody just a couple of bullet points on the OG? I mean,